The holidays are over, the decorations are coming down, but something else has arrived. You woke up this morning and your knees felt stiff when you walked down the stairs. Your fingers felt swollen and clumsy when you tried to button your shirt. Your lower back has a deep, dull ache that wasn't there 2 weeks ago. And what do you tell yourself? You say, "It's the cold weather," or "I'm just getting older, this is arthritis." As a doctor, I need to tell you the truth. You are likely wrong. While cold weather and age play a role, that sudden increase in deep aching joint pain right after the holidays is not the weather. It is the dessert. What you are feeling is a biological process called glycation. When you spend weeks eating excess sugar from pies, cookies, alcohol, and glazed meats, that sugar doesn't just sit in your blood, it travels to your tissues, and sugar is sticky. It acts like a slow-acting glue. When sugar molecules bind to the proteins in your body, specifically collagen, the protein that makes up your cartilage and tendons, it forms harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. Think of it like caramelizing sugar in a pan. It turns hard, brittle, and sticky. That is exactly what is happening to your cartilage right now. Your joints aren't just inflamed, they are literally gummed up with sugar crystals. This sounds scary, but here's the good news. It is reversible. If you stop feeding the fire, your body can clear this sugar rust. Today, I am going to give you my clinical 3-day joint rescue protocol. This is not about weight loss. This is a targeted biological intervention to 1. Flush the excess sugar out of your system. 2. Relubricate your stiff joints with specific fats. And 3. Dissolve the microscopic crystals that are causing that deep, throbbing pain. By day 3, you won't just feel better, you will be moving freely again. Let's begin the rescue. Welcome to day 1. The objective for the next 24 hours is simple. Stop the caramelization. Right now, your blood is saturated with glucose and insulin. As long as insulin is high, your body is in an inflammatory state. It cannot heal cartilage while it is fighting to manage blood sugar. So for day 1, we're doing a sugar flush. And this involves a rule that might shock you. For the next 24 hours, I want you to eliminate all sugar. And yes, that includes fruit. You might say, "But Dr. Anya, fruit is healthy." Normally, yes, but right now your joints are inflamed. Here is the biochemistry most people don't know. When you eat fructose, fruit sugar, it is processed exclusively by the liver. When the liver is overwhelmed, like it is after the holidays, it converts that excess fructose directly into uric acid. High uric acid isn't just about gout and the big toe. It creates microscopic needle-like crystals that settle in your knees, your hands, and your lower back. That stiffness you feel, those are often microcrystals. If you eat a bowl of sweet grapes today, you are pouring fuel on that fire. So for day 1, we pause the fruit to let your uric acid levels drop. So what do you do instead? You need to force your cells to listen to insulin again. We need to sensitize them. For day 1, before every single meal, you will drink my joint rescue elixir. 1 glass of water, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and a half teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. This is not magic, it is chemistry. The acetic acid in the vinegar slows down the digestion of carbohydrates by up to 40%. The cinnamon mimics insulin at the molecular level, helping to push sugar into your muscles and out of your inflamed joints. By drinking this before you eat, you prevent the blood sugar spike that feeds the AGEs, those sticky proteins we talked about. You are literally stopping the gumming up process in its tracks. Your menu for day 1 is strict, but satisfying. Think green and clean. For breakfast, eggs with spinach, no toast. For lunch, a large salad with chicken and olive oil. No croutons, no sweet dressing. For dinner, roasted vegetables and fish. We are starving the inflammation. By the time you go to sleep tonight, your insulin levels will have crashed back to baseline, and your body will be ready for day 2, the lubrication phase. You have survived day 1. You have flushed the sugar and stopped the production of new crystals. Now we wake up on day 2 with a new objective. We are going to perform a biological oil change on your joints. Inside every knee, hip, and knuckle, there's a thick, slippery liquid called synovial fluid. It acts exactly like the motor oil in your car. It prevents your bones from grinding against each other. But after weeks of holiday eating, vegetable oils, fried foods, and margarine, that fluid has changed. It is no longer high-quality oil. It has become thin, watery, and inflammatory. It is full of omega-6 fatty acids, which trigger pain receptors. So, for day 2, we are going to drain the dirty oil and replace it with premium lubrication. To do this, we need a specific molecule found in marine fats called EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid. Why EPA? Because your body converts EPA into powerful compounds called resolvins. As the name suggests, resolvins resolve inflammation. They don't just block pain like a pill, they actively signal your immune system to clean up the debris in the joint and shut down the swelling. They are the cleanup crew. Most seniors are drastically deficient in EPA. Today, we fix that. For day 2, we are not just eating fish. We are flooding the system. We are aiming for a therapeutic dose of 3,000 milligrams of combined EPA, DHA for this 24-hour period. Here is your lubrication menu. Lunch, the sardine salad. I know I talk about them a lot, but a single tin of sardines contains over 1,500 milligrams of omega-3s. It is the fastest way to grease the gears. Mash them with avocado, more healthy fat, and lemon. Snack, the chia gel. Mix 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in water or almond milk and let them sit for 20 minutes. Why? Chia seeds are hydrophilic. They love water. They create a gel that helps hydrate your connective tissues from the inside out. Dinner, fatty fish or flax oil. Have a piece of wild salmon. Or if you are vegetarian, you must take a high-quality algae oil supplement. Flax seeds alone are not enough because the conversion rate is too slow for acute pain. However, adding clean oil is useless if you keep pouring in dirt. For day 2, you must strictly avoid the industrial seed oils. Check your labels. If it says soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil, or sunflower oil, do not eat it. These are pure omega-6 bombs. They compete with the omega-3s for the same enzymes in your body. If you eat fried food today, you block the resolvins from working. Stick to olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil only. By the time you go to bed on day 2, your joints will feel different, less gritty, less stiff. The fluid is changing, and that prepares us for the final step. Now that the joints are lubricated, we have to deal with the sharp crystals that are already there. That happens on day 3. We arrive at the final day of our rescue mission, day 3. We have stopped the sugar, day 1. We have changed the oil, day 2. But if you still feel a sharp, stinging pain in your big toe, knees, or even your earlobes, we need to talk about crystals. Many of you think you have arthritis, but what many seniors actually suffer from after the holidays is a form of low-grade dietary gout. You don't need a swollen red foot to have this. You can have microcrystal deposition. The purines from the holiday meats, the alcohol, and the fructose have been metabolized into uric acid. When that acid gets too high, it solidifies. It turns into microscopic, needle-like shards that lodge themselves deep inside your cartilage. Day 3 is about dissolving these needles. To dissolve these crystals, water is not enough. We need a solvent. The most powerful natural solvent for uric acid is tart cherry juice, specifically from Montmorency cherries. This is not just a folk remedy. Studies have shown that the anthocyanins, the pigments that make the cherries dark red, block the enzymes, xanthine oxidase, that produce uric acid. They work similarly to the drug allopurinol, but gently. Furthermore, they increase the excretion of uric acid by the kidneys. They literally signal your kidneys to grab those crystals from your blood and flush them out. Here is your day 3 assignment. You need to drink the Red Rescue twice today. Once in the morning, once before bed. The rules. It must be tart, sour. Do not buy cherry cocktail or sweet cherry juice. Those are full of sugar and will make the pain worse. Look for concentrate. You want the medicinal potency. Mix 1 ounce of concentrate with water. When you drink this, visualize it acting like a power washer for your joints, dissolving those sharp edges. If you want to speed this up, add celery to your day 3 menu. But not just the stalks, the seeds or extract are even better. Celery contains a compound called 3NB, 3N-butyl phthalate. 3NB acts as a specific diuretic that targets uric acid. It prevents the kidneys from reabsorbing the acid back into the blood. Dr. Anya's tip: on day 3, munch on raw celery stalks throughout the day, or add celery seed extract to your salad dressing. You are opening the exit doors for the pain. And finally, none of this works if you are dehydrated. On day 3, you must increase your water intake. You are flushing the toilet of your metabolic waste. You need water to pull the lever. We have covered the 3-day diet protocol, but I know some of you are in acute pain right now. You are thinking about reaching for the ibuprofen or the NSAIDs just to get through the day. Please, wait. As a doctor, I worry about NSAIDs for my patients over 60. Long-term use can erode your stomach lining and damage your kidneys, the very organs we are trying to protect. There is a natural compound that has been used for 3,000 years, which studies show works just as effectively for osteoarthritis pain, but without the side effects. It is called Boswellia serrata, also known as Indian frankincense. Most painkillers target the COX-2 enzyme. Boswellia is unique because it targets the 5-LOX enzyme. This is the specific enzyme that generates leukotrienes, the inflammatory chemicals that attack your joints and cause that morning stiffness. In clinical trials, Boswellia extract, specifically one rich in AKBA, showed a significant reduction in knee pain and swelling in as little as 7 days. And the best part? It protects the gut lining instead of destroying it. If your pain is high, look for a Boswellia supplement standardized to at least 30% AKBA. Take 100 to 250 milligrams with your fatty meal on day 2. It acts as the perfect partner to the omega-3s. So, here is your rescue plan. You don't have to live with holiday knees forever. Day 1, the flush. Stop the fructose. Drink the apple cider vinegar and cinnamon elixir to block the sugar spike. Day 2, the oil change. Remove the vegetable oils. Flood your body with 3,000 milligrams of omega-3s from sardines or algae to create Resolvins. Day 3, the dissolution. Drink the tart cherry concentrate to dissolve the microcrystals of uric acid. The bonus, use Boswellia for acute relief. Do not let anyone tell you that joint pain is just a part of aging. Pain is a signal. It is your body telling you that the chemistry is off. Change the chemistry, and the pain disappears. Now, there is one organ we mentioned today that is doing all the heavy lifting. It is filtering the sugar, the uric acid, and the toxins, your kidneys. If your lower back hurts, it might not be your spine. It might be your kidneys crying for help. In the next video, I'm going to show you a deep kidney cleanse to restore their filtering power. You do not want to miss that. If you are ready to start this 3-day rescue, tell me in the comments. Type, "No more sugar pain." I read your comments and I want to see who is taking action. I'm Dr. Anya. Treat your joints with kindness, and I will see you in the next video.